For over 14 years, I have seen this tattoo every single time that I look in the mirror. But today, I'm going to be bringing you along for the continuation of my journey to completely removing my chest piece. I'm Sarah Beth Clark, if you don't already know me, and you can follow me for a little bit of whimsy, wonder, conversations on growth and navigating regret, neurodivergence, and self-reinvention, which I feel like the latter category is what today's video fits into. Today will be the second session of laser tattoo removal on the darker center part of my chest piece. I'm going to be headed into Atlantic Laser Tattoo Removal in Virginia Beach here shortly. This is a gifted experience, and if you want to see the first session, I do have a video of that on my channel. I will link that here. I think some people want their tattoos to be a large part of their identity, but I never did. I never saw it more than just kind of a decoration. And I think that no matter how I feel about them, it is going to be a little bit strange once it's all gone, which I'm hoping to achieve within about a year. You can see there wasn't a ton of movement since my first session. The ink, if anything, seems to have kind of oxidized and possibly gotten a little bit darker, but any movement is improvement. I can expect that after the second session, I will probably see more of a result, but I'm not expecting to see anything dramatic until the third or fourth session, and that's when I might start on this lighter background filigree. My wrist tattoo is pretty much almost gone after about 10 sessions. I'm trying a different numbing cream today. You may notice this is different from the one I've used in my previous videos. It's stronger, so I used it much more sparingly, and spoiler alert, I will probably come to regret that. One of my favorite little challenges for my laser tattoo removal days is picking out an outfit that I feel like is cute, that's comfortable, and allows access for all of the tattoos that I'm getting lasered. And I feel like I was pretty successful in that today. Let me know what you think. Now let's head on in and get this over with.
So cute. Thanks. Did the right thing, you know, for sure. Your healing, like, go for the most part, would you say?
This was fine. You know, my arm always gets
Spicy.
well, like, yeah, blisters, biohazard.
Yeah, looks gross. I mean, when I do my removal, I always do, like, the worst first, you know? Alright, I'm gonna do your wrist too, okay?
I'm going to be showing how long the removal process takes in real time, so if you don't want to watch all of that, you can skip on ahead to the healing part in the next chapters.
The lip's actually a lot lighter than I thought. It did good. That looks really good. I'm super pleased. And then this is from last time. Original. I always forget how dark that one was. I'm just gonna alcohol wipe your chest off one more time. Alright. Alright. Are we ready? Yes. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Alright. Here we go.
Fair warning, this segment is 7 very long and painful minutes, primarily of laser. I had to take 3 breaks, but I cut that out for the most part. And as I hinted to in the beginning of the video when I was applying my numbing cream, I was not very numb for this session, in addition to the fact that they generally turn up the frequency of the laser with every session, so this one is significantly more painful, in my opinion, than the first one. I did not feel like a trooper.
this is done, now I'm about to do the center, okay? I know. Alright, ready, love? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Doing great.
Alright, I need a second.
Yep, you're good. Yeah. I would say we're halfway now. You're doing great.
That one felt like there was like no balance.
I need
Like,
to go a little more in the middle, especially because that's so dark, and there's really no cushion right there. You know what I mean? It's straight skin and sternum. You know. How are you feeling? Are you okay?
a little.
Some water.
I've got some over there, but I'm trying to just, you know.
Well, you need to let me know. I can grab it for you. You're doing great. You're powering through. You know.
That one was like actually like easy.
Yeah, I was hurting for you. My chest was tingling, you know. I was like, I can feel this right now.
So hopefully that with the ice will at least on the other side be a little bit more.
Hoping so. You know, the adrenaline's kicked in now, you know.
How much more on the sternum?
Honestly, not much. I have about from like here over, but the majority of the bottom is done, so like all this is done.
Spice it.
We want to start on this side and then work our way back here to start to keep on going. Okay.
I may have to have you pause again. Hopefully I'm not holding you guys up. I don't know.
No.
Alright.
Alright, you ready, babe? Do you have a preference on where I start? Start at the top,
Get
okay?
through it.
3, 2, 1. Doing great. Alright, now we gotta move that ice pack, okay?
It's all the way down into my arm.
Yeah, you can feel it.
All the way down in, like into my elbow.
Our nerves weird. So I have to do one little line right here on both sides. Do you want me to knock those out real quick and we'll do that? Okay. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ready whenever you are.
Yeah, I guess just start at the top over here because I think that was the part that ended up, at least on the other side, it was more numb.
Okay.
So
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. ready whenever. Oh, okay. I was just making sure. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. Great job. Woo! You did it. I'm proud of you. Must like a layer on you. Are you okay? Good. Woo! Is that too much? Oh, good. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go. Great job. All right. Proud of you. You did amazing.
Get my chest cleaned up.
Yep, get you all wrapped up.
She's real swollen today.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a little spicy. I would expect the same kind of feeling that you kind of went through last time, okay? Here, I can take your stress back.
I know, I'm just gonna
I
spend
know,
the
right?
whole day
I have
walking
people
on
all
it.
the time that they'll just accidentally like walk out with them, and because you know it's like they're like scared when they leave. You know, unfortunately. How do you put your wrist back up here?
Do you have any issues with the permanent makeup removals with oxidation?
Not so much oxidation, but pigment definitely lists differently than like ink does. So that's something that I really have to like kind of go over a lot in my consults. I'm like, especially with people that have had tattoo removal that then want PMU removal. All right, lift up for me. Because lifting pigment is different than ink, and a lot of times when you know artists are doing brows, they might use 4 or 5 different shades of brown. So a lot of times PMU doesn't like oxidize, but I've seen brows literally turn like bright red. I've seen them turn as blue as that chair. I've seen them turn yellow. Like I've seen them turn orange. So it's like a different ball game kind of, you know, with PMU. But it can definitely look a little crazy, and then it's on your face. You know what I mean? So imagine lasering your brows and then like a week later they're orange and then you Look, you're the first one to get one too.
Yeah,
You're official.
You're our first official gold
You're our
star.
first gold star.
I think it's perfect.
There you are, my dear.
Good job.
Yay.
I'll stick it on my.
There you
I
go.
love it.
You did great.
That's
Alright, have a great one, babe.
It's several hours now after my session. I'm about to take a shower and clean this off, and I am not looking forward to removing this bandage. It is already so swollen and so sore, and this part almost hurts as bad as the removal. Oh Lord, look how angry that is. It is so red. Oh gosh. The best way that I can describe this feeling is like I've been stung by a bunch of bees and then kicked by a bunch of donkeys. It's just kind of hot. You can see there's a significant amount of redness and the start of what is definitely going to be bruising. So let's see how it looks tomorrow. Here we are on day 2. It is Friday, and let's see how things are looking today. Very swollen. I don't know if you can see, there's just a lot of fluid, there's a lot of redness, there's a lot of bruising. It's getting darker. My entire chest just feels so stiff and so swollen. We'll update again tomorrow and see if there's any changes. Ouch. So today is Saturday and I had to cancel a Pilates class because this is actually the worst day so far for that stiff feeling, and the bruising is really starting to get darker and develop. I don't think that I could do Pilates if my life depended on it, but you are starting to really be able to see the ink lightening in some places, and that's pretty neat. Let's see how it looks in a couple of weeks. It's been almost 2 weeks. Here is our final healed check-in. You can see there is quite a bit of movement on the ink, and this process of lightening will continue until my next laser session as my body removes the ink with my lymphatic system and all that good stuff. I have had a shocking number of people come up to me and tell me that they like my chest piece recently, and it's all I can do not to say thanks. I'm actually removing it. Anyway, if you'd like to keep up with my day-to-day, be sure to follow me on Instagram. If you are a woman or LGBTQIA+, it's Sarah Overshares. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye!